Hey everybody, it's Shane. I'm back here at Matrix Personalized Fitness, and I wanted to talk to you again about my blog from last week. So a couple weeks back, I posted a blog on pain, where it comes from, the different types of pain that we have. This most recent blog was an addition to that, where I talked about different ways that you can utilize that information to help reduce and handle your pain. Today I want to show you something that I left out of that blog that I'll give you another cool little trick that you can use to help reduce pain that you're having. This works best for the somatic pain, which is the pain that is pinpoint, sharp, things that we can feel in our body when we do a specific movement. So what this is called is it's using opposite joint, opposite movement. And because of certain patterns in our brain and because of the way that we walk, this is an interesting little phenomenon in the body that allows you to use a different joint to relieve pain in another one. So when we say opposite joint, the things we'd be looking at is like, okay, if my right shoulder hurts, I'm going to do a movement on my left hip. If my right elbow hurts, I'm going to do a movement on my left knee. If my left wrist hurts, I'm going to do a movement on my right ankle. So to try this out, the first thing you would do is identify what movement creates the pain. Is it bringing my arm forward? Okay, if I'm working my right shoulder, is it bringing my arm forward? Is it bringing my arm back? Is it bringing my arm to the side? Let's say that in this case, I have some shoulder pain as I bring my arm forward. What I can try doing then, I'm going to stand up and back up to show you, is instead of working the right shoulder where I actually have the pain, I can work on the left hip. If bringing the shoulder forward is what causes the problem, I'm going to bring the hip backwards. And in there I can take little movements at the hip joint to create some sensory information, some mechanoreceptor information going up to the brain. And a lot of times, sending that signal from the opposite joint up to the brain will actually help decrease the pain in the shoulder. Now, this isn't something necessarily that's going to last forever. It may, you never know, but it might be something you have to do occasionally. The other thing that it could do for you is it might be able to reduce the pain in the working shoulder so that you can then actually do activities with that shoulder. So again, the process here is called opposite joint, opposite movement. If your shoulder hurts, work your hip. If your elbow hurts, work your knee. If your wrist hurts, work your ankle. And then you want to move in the opposite direction that the pain occurs. So if bending your elbow hurts, focus on straightening the knee and creating little movements that straighten your knee a bit more. So hopefully you got to check out my blogs. Hopefully this is a cool little addition to them, something that you can try out anytime that you're dealing with some pain. And feel free just to post on here, let me know how it's been working for you. And if you have any other questions, I'll be happy to get back to you in that way. Take care, and I'll see you around the site.